Russia's massive 100,000-troop assault shatters against the defenses of Pokrovsk. The Russian summer offensive, once boldly branded as the operation that would finally secure Donbass for the Kremlin, has ended in absolutely catastrophic failure. What was intended to be a grand, decisive push toward Pokrovsk and beyond has collapsed completely under the crushing weight of fierce Ukrainian resistance, devastating precision strikes, and overwhelming tactical superiority. Since August 21st, Russian forces have thrown everything they could possibly muster into their Pokrovsk offensive. Over 100,000 troops, thousands of vehicles, and months of careful logistical preparation. But after nearly 2 months of relentless, grinding fighting, the result is crystal clear: failure on every single front. According to detailed Ukrainian General Staff reports, 13,945 Russian soldiers have been neutralized, with over 8,400 killed, 5,400 wounded, and 124 captured. The once feared mechanized columns of the Russian army now lie completely shattered, their tanks and armored vehicles reduced to burning, twisted husks across the blood-soaked battlefields of Volodrivka, Emak, and Dorilia. The main Russian objective to capture Pokrovsk and encircle Ukrainian troops in the region has not only failed, but backfired disastrously. Instead of conquering new ground, the Russians have actually lost dozens of square kilometers, hundreds of precious vehicles, and thousands of men. Pokrovsk was meant to be the centerpiece of Russia's summer campaign, a crucial logistical hub whose capture would fling open the door to further advances into Donetsk Oblast. Instead, it became the graveyard of Russia's ambitions. Ukrainian drone units equipped with cutting-edge FPV kamikaze drones, military-grade thermal optics, and real-time intelligence feeds have turned every approach road into an inescapable kill zone. Russian mechanized columns, unable to coordinate or maneuver under constant, unblinking surveillance, were systematically destroyed with devastating efficiency. After the complete collapse of Russian assaults, Ukrainian infantry launched aggressive clearing operations across Dorilia and Vladimirka, sweeping through trenches, basements, and abandoned vehicles with precision. Survivors from the Russian side, disoriented and absolutely terrified, fled not eastward toward their own lines, but deeper into the pocket, trapping themselves alongside already encircled units. One Ukrainian soldier described the surreal situation bluntly: "They're running straight into their own death trap. Every drone strike finds another target. They can't hide anywhere now." With supply lines severed and ammunition running dangerously low, Russian forces in the salient have become isolated, starved, and increasingly leaderless. Units that once boasted impressive mechanized strength are now reduced to scattered infantry clusters, hiding among destroyed armor like rats in the rubble. FPV drones, HIMARS artillery, and reconnaissance units ensure that absolutely no Russian reinforcement or supply convoy reaches the front intact. Dozens of destroyed fuel trucks and ammunition vehicles litter the fields, each explosion echoing the collapse of Russia's entire logistical network. The Ukrainian army has now entered the consolidation phase of the operation, fortifying recaptured territory and securing vital logistics routes. Meanwhile, Ukrainian drones continue to hunt stragglers relentlessly and destroy supply lines, maintaining constant, suffocating fire control across the region. Instead of conquest, the Russian army has achieved nothing beyond temporary control of tree lines, small villages, and open fields. The grand narrative of victory has been replaced by a grim reality of attrition and failure. In a striking symbol of Russia's desperation, for the first time in the war, Moscow launched an offensive with almost no operational tank reserves. Instead, troops were seen using motorcycles, pickup trucks, and obsolete Soviet vehicles pulled from decades-old storage facilities. FPV drones now strike up to 25 kilometers behind the front, hitting command posts, ammo depots, and convoy routes with precision. In tandem, HIMARS rocket systems and long-range missiles have systematically dismantled Russian logistics, fuel convoys, and communications hubs. Every destroyed ammunition depot delays Russian resupply by weeks, progressively crippling their ability to sustain combat. in one of the most disturbing moments captured on the battlefield. A Russian occupier, disoriented, terrified, and wounded, was filmed running through a forest, attempting to escape after a Ukrainian drone strike. The video shows the man dashing through dense woodland, branches tearing at his uniform as he desperately seeks cover. Breathless and panicked, he dives into an anti-tank trench, one of the countless scars carved into Ukrainian soil by months of brutal fighting. Moments later, he removes his helmet, perhaps in resignation, perhaps in disbelief, and turns his assault rifle on himself, ending his life instantly with a single fatal shot. Another video from the Eastern Front reveals the sheer destructive power of Western-supplied weapons in the hands of Ukrainian defenders. In the footage, a Russian T-72B3 tank is seen maneuvering through a combat zone before being struck by a US-made Javelin anti-tank guided missile. The missile impacts with devastating precision, triggering an explosion so violent that one of the Russian crew members is launched dozens of meters into the air. A dark, almost cinematic testament to the force of the detonation. The body of the tanker, engulfed in flames, is seen falling onto the roof of a nearby building, crashing through the debris as the tank burns below in a cloud of smoke and shattered armor. The exact location and date of the strike remain unconfirmed, but the visual evidence leaves no doubt. Ukraine's anti-tank units continue to annihilate Russian armored vehicles across multiple sectors of the front with devastating consistency. The Javelin, a weapon once dismissed by Russian propaganda, continues to deliver lethal, morale-shattering blows to the invading forces. The Javelin's sophisticated infrared targeting system allows Ukrainian troops to engage targets from hidden positions, striking with surgical accuracy from several kilometers away. While the viral footage shocks viewers worldwide, Ukrainian border units such as the Rupake Strix continue to quietly deliver devastating precision strikes against Russian positions in the South Slobozansky direction. Armed with FPV drones, high-definition reconnaissance systems, and on-the-ground intelligence, these units have systematically dismantled the occupiers' field infrastructure. In the latest operation, 4 Russian strongholds, 3 vehicles, and 1 enemy hideout were completely destroyed in a series of brilliantly coordinated drone assaults. The footage released by Ukraine's State Border Guard Service showcases the FPV drones streaking across the sky, maneuvering through smoke and terrain before diving directly into their targets with pinpoint accuracy. Each impact sends a shockwave of dust and debris, a silent testament to the efficiency and professionalism of Ukrainian drone operators. A commander of the Strix unit commented that their teams operate day and night, maintaining constant surveillance of enemy movement and fortifications. "We work until there is nothing left to strike," he said with quiet determination. Every drone launched is another step toward liberating Ukrainian soil.